Hey yo bubbles, welcome back to the channel. My name is Caitlin Benson.
I just call it righteous.
Hey yo bubbles, welcome back to the channel. We are on part 2 of the Wings album. This has already been completely insane getting to hear each member's kind of, own reflections and from these songs, and we have two or three more, I think. So we have RM, J-Hope, and Jen left, and then I think that's it for like the solo stuff. And then we have some other fun songs on here as well, so I'm super excited to get to check that out. But as always, don't forget to go ahead and check out part 1. Also, if there are any live performances you want me to see, because we are gonna watch live performances of all these songs, leave the links down below so I can save them and that I can just watch the right one right away. But without further ado, let's get into part 2. All right, next up we have RM. This is not getting any easier. So this was produced by RM and Slow Rabbit. I'm very familiar with Slow Rabbit. He's produced a lot of their songs, written by RM and Slow Rabbit. Note, RM's solo track, he goes to, I don't know how to pronounce that, when he's having a hard time or a lot of thoughts. He wrote the song while sitting down. The background noise in the beginning is what he recorded with his cell phone at the time. RM made the song as something that he would play for himself when he takes a walk at night along the Han River or somewhere outside. The title Reflection reflects his desire to introspect himself and reflect himself through music. Okay, let's go. This is what he recorded with his phone. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
I know every life's a movie. We got different stars and stories.
Oh, I love it when
we
you
got
sing.
Different nights and mornings.
Wow.
Our scenarios ain't just boring.
Period.
나는 이 영화가 너무 재밌어. 매일매일 잘 찍고 싶어. 난 날 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 나 쓰다듬어 주고 싶어. 근데 말야 가끔 나는 내가 너무 미워. 사실 꽤나 자주 나는 내가 너무 미워. 내가 너무 미울 때는 뚝섬에 와. 그냥 서있어 익숙한 어둠과 웃고 있는 사람들과 나를 웃게 하는데 슬며시 다가와서 나의 손을 잡는 feel. 괜찮아 다 둘 셋이니까 나도 친구가 있으면 좋잖아.
Wow. Whoa. So interesting. The lyrics hurt me a lot though. Hey. Oh, I love this.
세상은 절망의 또 다른 이름. 나의 키는 지구의 또 다른 지름. 나는 나의 모든 기쁨이자 싫음. 매일 반복돼 날 향한 좋고 싫음. 저기 한강을 보는 친구야. 우리 옷깃을 스치면 인연이 될까. 아니 우리 전생에 스쳤을지 몰라. 어쩜 수없이 부딪혔을지도 몰라. 어둠 속에서 사람들은 나보다 행복해 보이네. 다들 자기가 있을 곳을 아는데 나만 할 일 없이 걷네. 그래도 여기 섞여있는 게 더 편해. 밤을 삼킨 뚝섬은 나에게 전혀 다른 세상을 건네. 나는 자유롭고 싶다.
Okay.
자유에게서 자유롭고 싶다.
He's killing me right now.
행복한데 불행하니까.
Like, oh, that line.
나는 나를 보내.
Because I'm happy yet unhappy.
Yeah.
This just like instrumental here. this last part where he goes, I wish I could love myself. Like, please don't hurt me. Oh my god, RM. Okay, he had a lot of like just rhyme schemes and stuff. Like I could just tell by the way he was rapping. Oh my god. Okay, I know everyone's life is a movie. We got different stars and stories. We got different nights and mornings. Our scenarios ain't just boring. Love that off the bat. I find this movie really fun. I want to film it well every day, which he could just be talking about his life in general, like his life as a movie. But you know, sometimes I really hate myself. Like that line, in fact, quite often I really hate myself. Like that, I feel like they've always kind of had this love yourself like theme in the back of their minds, like, you know what I mean? So seeing it kind of being like birth in his lyrics, like right now, oh, when I hate myself so much, I come, and this is a place that he keeps mentioning. It's like some sort of park. This is a park that is in the north side of the Han River. I just stand here with a familiar darkness, people who are smiling, a beer that makes me smile, and the fear that gently approaches me and holds my hand. It's okay, everyone is in 2s and 3s. So like he's feeling very alone. And then he says next, it'd be nice if I also had a friend. He's perceiving the fear that came to him and held his hand as a friend that he has to coexist with. He mentions the concept of coexistence often, positively and negatively, hope and despair, happiness and unhappiness, which we did see a little bit later in the lyrics. And in this interview, he mentioned that he tries to become friends with anxiety, knowing that accepting and embracing it is the best he can do. RM is just, I don't even know, man. He's so real. Like, he's so real. Like, you know what I mean? The world is another name for despair. What the frick? Okay. My height is another diameter of Earth. This part was crazy. I'm my whole happiness and my worries. They repeat every day, the likes and dislikes directed at myself. And the above 4 lines end rhyme, which I did also notice. A friend over there who's looking over Han River. It's likely that a friend is not an actual friend, but a random person that he spots. Like RM himself going to this park alone, or any park along Han River more, is something people do when caught up in thoughts to clear their mind, or to think more while gazing at the river. So it's interesting that he calls them a friend, you know? Maybe it's because he often sees many people there. So it's like they're, in a way, because people go to this park to think or whatever, in a way he feels connected to them. Would we be tied by fate if we brushed past each other? Well, we might have brushed past each other in our past life. Maybe we have bumped into each other countless times. So the background information for the above 3 lines is an idiom that means that even simply brushing past each other means that the two are tied by fate. Translated, it becomes something similar to we're meant to meet. In the darkness, people look happier than during the day. What a line. But it still feels more comfortable to be here, blended into the scene. I want to be free from freedom. I want to be free from freedom? What the heck? And then because now I'm happy yet unhappy, I see myself. And then the ending, I wish I could love myself. I wish I could love myself. RM just looks at life so interesting to me. So it's so fascinating to hear his thoughts on anything. Honestly, he could talk for hours and I would just sit there and think, oh my god, you know, how does he think like this? This track also reminds me a lot of his solo work in mono a little bit. Obviously not fully. It has like the stem of who RM is in it, which I love, and I think he brings up a lot of questions. I think he brings up a lot of thoughts. I feel like this song you have to chew on a little bit more. You're like, you know what I mean? You have to just sit and look at things you know, because he just makes you think so much about where you are in your life, about what he's trying to convey. It's so poetic and beautiful. That's just how I feel about that. So all of these solo songs are so good. Like I can't pick a favorite. Like I don't even know how, like I can't even like think about that. Like I just am so excited just seeing everybody's own side, you know. But we're gonna move on to the next one. I think this is J-Hope. All right, let's go. Okay, we got P.Dog and J-Hope in primary. It says note, J-Hope's solo track, he put the emotions that he's been having about his mother since childhood, according to RM. I think this is one of the many BTS songs that you'll appreciate even more, so much more, once you understand that lyrics, especially since the song carries his personal, maybe not so bright story that is hidden in the uplifting song. He tends to do that a lot. Like he'll write some of the most like heartbreaking lyrics, but the song is so like bright. It's crazy. Okay, I don't want to cry because like I love my mom, so hopefully this doesn't make me cry. Okay. It's like tape, kind of like reminiscing on the past. Ooh.
Time travel 2006년의 해 줌에 미쳐 엄마 허리띠를 졸라매 매달려들 때 아랑곳하지 않고 띄워주신 꿈의 조각 빼면 몰라 제이엄마의 큰 보탬이 펼쳐있는 지름길 아닌 빚어진 네 꿈의 길 문제 뭐니 어머닌 결국 타주를 하러 가셨어 전화로 듣는 엄마의 목소리는 선명하고 기억난 것 그때 엄마의 강인함이 내게 변화하고 정말로 꼭 성공해야겠다고 결심하던 그 다짐 하나로 지금 내 아들로 Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에 Hey mama 내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버틴 목욕에 Hey mama 이제 나도 내미 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama Hey mama
That's so What the?
Hey mama, I'm sorry mama. 하늘 같은 은혜 이제 알았어 mama.
I cannot with this.
Hey mama, so thanks mama. 내게 피와 살이 되어 주셨어 mama. 문동이 그 PC방, 브로드웨이 레스토랑 가정 위에 두 발 뛰는 베테랑. 실패는 성공의 어머니 그런 열정과 성심을 배워 wannabe. 이제 나도 어른이 됐대. 큰 걸음이 될게 꽃이 되어 그대만의 꽃길이 될게 You walking away Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에 Hey mama 내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버틴 목욕에
I love this.
Hey mama 이제 나도 내미 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama Hey mama 세상을 느끼게 해준 그대가 만들어준 숨
Oh my
따라 문득 더 안고 싶은 품 땅 위에 무엇이 높다 하리요 하늘 위에 무엇이 넓다 하리요 오직 하나 엄마 손이 약속 그때는 영원한 나만의 파티보 Hello mom Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에 Hey mama 내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버틴 목욕에 Hey mama 이제 나도 내미 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama Hey mama Hey mama 이제 내게 기대도 돼 언제나 옆에 Hey mama 내게 아낌없이 주시기에 버틴 목욕에
Wow.
Hey mama 이제 나도 내미 믿으면 돼 웃으면 돼 Hey mama Hey mama
Wow. Oh, that hit me a lot. Time travel to the year of 2006, which I feel like that film sound was like that totally put me in the mindset of like we're going back in time. which was awesome. Crazy for dancing, I tightened my mom's belt when I indulged in it every day despite my dad's opposition. So I think I remember hearing about it, but apparently his dad wasn't the fondest of his love for dance, which I feel like every child that has a dream that is somewhat in like the fields that our parents aren't expecting us to go in, like, you know, like some parents expect their children to be a lawyer, a doctor, that kind of thing. But when we have these passions like dancing and music, it's something that parents are a little bit, not all parents, by the way, not all, some parents just are a little bit cautious about, you know, because it's such a hard thing to make it. It really is. It's not like a thing that everyone can go into. She didn't care at all and set a small boat of dream afloat, but I didn't know that mom's big support led us, not to the shortcut laid out wide and straight, but to this path of dream with debt. Always money being the problem, my mother eventually went to work in a different town. What I remember is that mom's strength that time was a breaking ball for me. Breaking ball, like basketball term, changes its direction as it moves. I made a promise to myself that I must succeed for sure. With that promise, I became the son I am now. My God, what is up with these songs, y'all? I can't. Like, I feel like this song is just saying, like, Hobie couldn't have made it to where he is today without the support and love from his mother. Even in my relationship with my mom, like, my mom's always supported me. She's always been like the one support I've really had, but even she's had her doubts sometimes, you know? And so it's something that's so, like, you never know, like, as a child, like, you need your parents' support, you know? You need that. Hey mama, oh, I love that. Hey mama, now you can lean on me. I'm always by your side. Hey mama, because you gave me all you got, because you were my support. Hey mama, now you can trust your son. Now you can smile, because he's gonna take care of her now. Hey mama, hey mama. Hey mama, I'm sorry mama for realizing your sky is like love only now. The lyrics of which are, though they say the sky is high, I have another thing that is high, the favor of mother who gave birth and raised me. I think it is higher than the blue sky. Though they say the sea is wide, I have another thing that is wide, the favor of mother who teaches me to be a good human. I think it is wider than the blue sea. So that was kind of like a reference there. That's beautiful. Like, he's realizing just how important his mother's love is. Hey mama, so thanks mama for becoming my blood and flesh, mama. The above line is him thanking his mom for giving birth to him and raising him, making him who he is inside and out. Like, I feel like as a mother, I'm not a mother by the way, but I feel like I can see, like, I feel like his mom would have just been so proud of him. I mean, honestly, we're all so proud of Hobie, but to be able to make this song for her, a veteran running around for her family on 2 feet. The above 2 lines indicate that J-Hope's mother worked 2 jobs to support his dream. Like, when money was tight, like, she worked 2 jobs to support his dream. That's probably why he felt like he had to succeed, so that the sacrifice that his mom made didn't go in vain, you know? Failure is the mother of success, the mother. I learned such passion and sincerity. Now is the time for me to become an adult, because you became a fertilizer to a fresh sprout. I'll be a flower and become the flower path of your own, being on my way. And the last part of this chorus, now you can trust your son, now you can smile. Like, I cannot. My breath that you created for me that made me able to fill the world, you who I want to hug, especially today. What else would be higher above the earth? What else would be wider under the sea? Which is the reference from earlier. Only your hand is cure all. This is a direct translation, will be mother's hand and medicine hand. When a young kid has a stomach ache, his mom would lay him down and slowly rub his tummy with her warm hand. There's also a song that she would sing along. The lyrics vary. You're my own everlasting place, Bo. I love mom. Oh my God. I love how, like, for the most part, like, their own personal ties are being highlighted. Like the fact that J-Hope wrote a song for his mom. And it sounded like a bop too, but the lyrics, like, oh my God. I feel like on Mother's Day, this is gonna be my go-to song. I just love how Hobie is proud to be the son that he is today. And the fact that he thanked his mom for raising him, you know? being a parent is not easy, y'all. I mean, I know I'm not one yet, but I'm just saying, like, I see it in my own parents. And so it was so nice of him to give back this song to her, you know, after all of that. Next up is Jen. And I think I remember this one being so good. It's produced by Soul Rabbit, written by Soul Rabbit, Jen, J-Hope. Oh, J-Hope had okay, June, P.Dog, RM, and Hitman Bang. So it's already, yeah, it's a wrap. Okay. Jen's solo track, the first song he participated in composition. The first 2 lines were written by PD, and RM participated in writing the rest of the lyrics. RM praised the melody making skill of J-Hope and Jen on this track. Yes. The lyrics represents Jen's personality. Okay. Oh, I love it when everyone has like some work on something. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
믿는 게 아니야. 버텨보는 거야.
His voice.
할 수 있는 게 다 이것뿐이라서 머물고 싶어.
Okay.
더 꿈꾸고 싶어. 그래도 말야 떠날 때가 됐는걸. Yeah, it's my truth. It's my truth. 온통 상처투성이겠지.
Wow, wow, wow.
But it's my faith. It's my faith. 그래도 발버둥 치고 싶어. Maybe I can never fly. 저기저 꽃잎들처럼 내게 단 것처럼은 안 돼.
Oh my god.
Maybe I can touch the sky. 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어. 달려보고 싶어. 조금 더. 어둠 속을 그냥 걷고 또 걷고 있어. 행복했던 시간들이 내게 물었어. 너 정말 괜찮은 거냐고. 난 대답했어. 아니 나는 너무 무서워. 그래도 6송이 꽃을 손에 꼭 쥐고 난 걷고 있을 뿐이라고. But it's my faith. It's my faith. 그래도 발버둥 치고 싶어. Maybe I can never fly. 저기저 꽃잎들처럼 내게 단 것처럼은 안 돼. Yeah. Maybe I can touch the sky. 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어. 달려보고 싶어. 조금 더. Run away, run away, run away. Don't cry, cry, cry. Run away, run away, run away. No lie, no lie, no lie, no lie, yeah. Run away, run away, run away. Don't cry, 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 cry. Run away, run away, run away. No lie, lie, lie. Maybe I can never fly. 저기저 꽃잎들처럼 날개 단 것처럼은 안 돼. Yeah. Maybe I can touch the sky. 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어. 달려보고 싶어. 조금 더.
What the? You know what? I can't. Okay, let's look at some lyrics here. I think out of all of them, I think I remember this one the most. Okay, it's not that I'm believing in it. I'm just trying to endure it, because this is all that I can do. I want to stay, I want to dream more, but even so, it's time to leave. Yeah, it's my truth. I'd be covered in cuts and bruises, but it's my fate. but I still want to struggle. Maybe I can never fly like those flower petals over there. As if I have wings, I can't do so. Maybe I can't touch the sky. Maybe I still want to reach my hand. I want to try running just a little more. I'm just waiting and walking in this darkness. My happy times asked me, are you really okay? Oh no. I answered, no, I'm so scared, but holding 6 flowers tightly in my hands. I'm only walking, I said. Obviously the 6 flowers represent the members. I already know that, but because like the storyline and stuff, but 6 flowers likely represent the other 6 members of BTS. Although he knows he might not be able to fly like those flower petals, he keeps trying and bettering himself with the faith in the other members. Like I always say this, like how Jin even became who he is now, it just always astonishes me. Like him not even really knowing how to sing or dance in the beginning, and he had to work so hard. He still works so hard, and I like sometimes I feel like that must have been really hard for him. Maybe he felt like he wasn't worthy enough or something, or maybe he felt like he wasn't up to the level as the other members. But the thing is, Jin shines so much all the time, and it's insane. Like his voice is so good. He's worked so hard. And in this part, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake, don't cry, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake, no lie. And that repeats a little bit, and then the ending, like those flower petals over there, as if I have wings, I can't fly, but I still want to reach my hand. I want to try running just a little bit more. Jin has like such a like unique personality, especially because of the stuff that I've seen like with BTS in the Soup, and how he's unique in his own way, and how like he just kind of goes with the flow with things. He doesn't give up. Like he keeps pushing, like despite any failure he might find, he still pushes to better himself. And like out of all the members, like I strive to be like Jin, you know, like I just strive to be like him, because that is such like a freeing thing, you know. This was amazing. I can't believe okay, I think that was the last one. Yeah, like all the members, we've gone through all the members now. We got like a part of each one of them. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I'm adding all those to my playlist, by the way, so I can't pick one. They're all there. They're all amazing. Okay, so next we have a group song, I'm assuming. It's called Lost, but I am excited to check this out. Let's go. That sounds like a heart monitor. Okay, dang, JK. Whoa! Okay. Wow. Hey! Hey, come on. Whoa, I loved how we got so many different voices just there. Oh my god. I love this song. With the drums on the acoustic here. Oh my god. JK, stop. A. go. Yes. Is this gonna be just vocal line? Oh, I love that. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Jump it! Oh, what the fuck? Yo! We just got vocal line on that! Well, there is Cypher 4, which we have heard, by the way. I did all of the ciphers and I watched them all live. So I basically did all that stuff. There's just something about a song with JK, Jen, V, and Jimin. Jeez, man. I love that. That was so good. That was bad. Like, that was so good. Okay, let's look at the lyrics. I'm still standing here with my eyes closed, lost between the desert and the sea. I'm still wondering, not knowing where to go. Yeah, I never knew that there would be so many ways that I couldn't go and ways that I can't go. I never felt this way before. Maybe I'm becoming an adult. Lyrics already. Like, you know, when you're getting older, obviously, like becoming an adult, and you're like, holy crap. There's so much more to life than I thought. There's so many ways I can go. There's so many decisions that I need to make as I'm growing, like growing up and stuff. So I feel like that's kind of what it's talking about. It's so hard for me to know whether it's the right way. Yes, I'm so confused. Never leave me alone. But I'm still believing it, although it's hard to believe it. That to lose my way is the way to find that way. Like, to lose it is the way to find it. Like, oh God. And the chorus, lost my way in a carelessly raging harsh rainstorm, lost my way in a complicated world without an exit, lost my way. However many times I wander, I will still believe in my way. Right, because your way is your own journey. I love how it says lost my way, but then it says found my way, because when they lost their way, they found their way. And this one, have you ever seen ants going somewhere? Like, I just love that question. Like, yes. They never find their way at once, crawling forward by constantly crashing and wondering for days to find food, you know? Even the frustration is worth it. I believe that we're on the right way. Someday when we get to find the way, we'll certainly return home at once. The way back home will be easier once we find the way to wherever they need to go. Like ants, it's still hard to know whether it's the right way. And then I'm so confused, don't leave me alone. I think this is the bridge. So long, a hope with no promise. Goodbye now. So long, even if it's a bit slow, I will walk on my own feet, because this is my way for sure, because I will reach there someday, even if I take a detour. I will never lose my dream. Period. And then we know the rest. It was such a song that like talks about hardships, but also talks about it's sad, but it gives you that light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing, you know. That was such like a uplifting song in a way, you know. I love that production of this too. That was so good, bro. I can't believe they flexed on that. Okay, like they found their own way in the end, despite any obstacles that they faced. And I just think that's such a beautiful story. It really is. Okay, we have one more song on this part, and it is called Am I Wrong? They look like they have a live performance of this. Fun. This was produced by a lot of people, written by a lot of people. Okay, all right. This track samples a 1994 song, Am I Wrong? By Keb Mo. All right, let's go ahead. Let's check it out.
Am I wrong? Falling in love.
I don't think I've ever heard this song before. This is a bop. Here we go, here we go. Okay. No. What the? This is overwhelming for me. Okay. Bro, this is so good. JK, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? That was a bop. That was such a bop. Holy, yo, I was okay. Okay, let's look at the lyrics. That was all right. That was a bop, y'all. Whew. Dang. Okay. The world's going crazy. How about you? How about ya? You think it is often? I don't think it's quite right. Though they have ears, they don't listen. Period. Though they have eyes, they don't see. Oh, period. They all have fish living inside their mind. Fish name is selfish. Selfish. Am I wrong? Bro, this song is crazy. The crazy word, yeah, drives us crazy. Yeah, we are all crazy. Now scream, Mayday, Mayday. Mayday can also be interpreted as May Day, a celebration of working classes. Labor Day is the first day of May in many countries, including Korea. So that's what that reference was. The whole world seems to be crazy. It feels like the end. And you know what's sad about this is that this is still true now to this day. Probably even more true now till this day. So am I wrong? Did I say anything wrong? Did I say anything false? No, it was all truth. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Where is it headed? The world has gone crazy. Are you ready for this? I was not. Up and down, front and back, left and right, everywhere is hell yeah. Online and offline, hell yeah. Hell yeah should be read like hell yes, considering that the young generation often calls the current Korean society hell. If you see news and don't feel anything, if you see that comment and don't feel anything, if that hatred doesn't make you feel anything, you're not normal, but abnormal. The whole world seems to be crazy. It feels like the end, and we already did that, and basically the rest we've already done. So wow. I honestly liked both Lost and Am I Wrong, but I feel like I really just loved Am I Wrong. Like, that was crazy. That was crazy. And I love both messages, obviously. The message is always there when it comes to BTS. Okay, that is going to be it for part 2. I feel like we've listened to a lot of music, and I cannot believe this album right now. I really feel like we're just in a whole different ball game right now with this album. It's insane. But that is going to be it in part 2. I will see you in the last part.
Looking at me and I'm looking at you. Looking at us and I'm thinking that we got something good, and I know that there's nothing that's coming between us. No, nothing at all. And they can call it love and whatever they want, but I call it right.